gonna stop. We're gonna go check it out, see what we can see here. Good morning. Now we're gonna see. This is the artifact that they have been finding here. Look at this little vasija. Wow. Still with all the stuff that they put on it as for it to shine. Oh my, look at this one. All of them are shiny and they have something written on them. Look at these vasijas, they look nice, well preserved. I'm going to come to this other side. Look at the skulls here. This is some of the skulls that have a little bit elongated the brain. There is skull 1. This skull belongs to the burial number 3. It was found in the far west part of the structure 10. It belongs to an adult male about 35 to 40 years old. Because of the evidence observed on the rest of the skeleton, we can estimate it is a member of the ruling elite. Okay. It's looking good. Look at this one over here. Wow, this is amazing. Perfil de la estructura, the structure perfect. This one is looking nice. Okay. Piedra de moler, hammers out of stone, pleurusiera, and seeds. And here we have what they never believed that is not conejo, but a cotusa. The name of the king, cacao, Theoroma cacao. Look at this. These were used to create the water follow into the chalk. Okay, the chalk again. This structure was reported by the Danish explorer Jens Id in the 1925 as part of the Puente site. Its whereabouts were unknown. For a long time, it was rescued at last by the Instituto Hondureño de Antropología. Let's look at this over here. Oh, wait a minute, look at this plate. Plato tripoid caterpillar del periodo clásico tardío was found in the investigations realized in structure number 1. It's called tripoid because it has 3 legs. And look at these ones. Wow. This is a jade offering found in El Puente. And the decorative piece is carved on shells. One more, look at this. It has a petate in there. Surlo, group vessel in whose interior 13 obsidian knives were found. In the Maya mythology, number 13 is related to the sky. And this looks very nice, very nice. Look at them. One more plate here. There's supposed to be 2 outstanding examples of the elaboration of the Surlo group ceramic. Well, here we have a maqueta of how this place is. That's the north. And this is their edification. Look at the water. Always water close by. And we're going to walk now through the archaeological area. It's not much being developed, but we can see. ¿Eso es todo lo que hay, señor? Ahí abajo está. Ok. Ese camino que va para allá. Ok, gracias. And we can observe here some of the structures that were a little bit cleaned up, but the main part is a little bit lower down. So we're gonna go walking over there. They're supposed to be the burials. There's no any explanations here, but we continue walking. Here we go, another little structure. We continue walking now with another perspective from the other camera, so look at this. I should and I didn't. Nobody will say anything here if I fly the drone, but well, a little too late. I already walk a lot to go back, and so we don't know how far we're gonna go into the road to Tegucigalpa, but I believe this is an important site, and we gotta spend the time here to get to know it, because if I take on the geographical part, Quirigua is just across the mountain, and Copan, well, I only been down 60 kilometers away from Copan, and the mountains reflect steady path of where we are and where the sites are. So therefore this was an important place here where they had their ceremonial areas too. So we're getting closer to it and we will check it out. Wow. This is the main building area. Now we will walk to it for a little bit. It's kept nice, very clean, and it has names and everything, and some areas that are not developed yet. This is Plaza D. Oh, look at those monticles over there, or little hills of another pyramid that is in there, and I'm not gonna be yet work on it. So look at that. There's a monticle here. Well, look at it. I think we can climb. Nobody here. Yeah, I made a mistake today. I should have brought the drum. Gotta find a way to climb, because this is not really a place to climb, but this is how it looks like. Very nice. Okay, I believe that was an area where they can do their sacrifices. Okay, we find the stairs. This is an altar, I believe, and over here they used to do their sacrifices. Look at the water. They They were a good hydraulic engineers. Unfortunately, this one is completely eroded. And look at this other one here. And the big pyramid over there. So we continue walking. Now we're in Plaza C. Here we are coming into the motorcycle to go back to the side so we can get the drone to fly and give us a very different perspective of what we have seen already. And I'll be ready to leave. Okay, this is good. We will lay the kabook here and we will go to take another look of the pyramid with the drone. Well, now we are on the other side of the plaza. I believe this is the main plaza. It's called Plaza B. And look at that. It's supposed to be a staircase or something like that, with another big ceremonial area there. There must be a sacrificing area, and the back of the big pyramid. We're gonna walk through. Wow, this is amazing. Nice, nice, nice. Look at this. We're going to the north side right now. Look at the walls. Beautiful built. This cannot be climbed. So we got to move back a little bit to see it well. There she is. Up and down. Continue. This definitely was the place where everybody came to listen to what the big guys had to say. And continue walking. Plaza A. But the hydraulic thing is all over the place. Look at the channels over there for the water to go through. This is something as a residential area over here. Look at this pyramid. This is nice. We're observing, yeah, this is a residential area, and definitely the steps are a little bit crazy. Okay, look at this. We have exactly the perfect example of how their bedrooms were. So look at that. That's how the stucco was put up in order to make a bed. You can see the difference on one side and the other. We are already into where we don't supposed to, but nobody here to tell us anything. So now we continue coming. There's another pyramid here they're being trying to rebuild. No stairs anymore. Everything's being done. Here we go. Look how they're trying to rebuild, making a bed of a stucco as they used to be. Somebody was doing something wrong here, drinking beer. Looking behind here, more. That's how we end rebuilding all of this. And there. Okay. Now we gotta check the last one over here. But look how majestic that pyramid looks from here. Hopefully, I think we can climb this one. We will climb it. And there is another door over there. And that one is open. So we'll try to sneak a little bit in there. Look at this. So this keep on going down. The building is buried here. We're gonna check this one over here, and then we're gonna walk down a little bit there. Look at this. And see over there? The tunnel for the water is still all over the place. Okay, let's go up. This entrance is open. Look at the inside. I'm gonna go around and I'm gonna find a way in so we can show you the inside. We're in the back of the pyramids right now, and we're gonna walk around until we get to the right side to go in. Still walking on the side of the back of the pyramid. Now we'll see where we can climb. Here, steps. Here are the steps. This is the front. Observe this majestic pyramid over there. Look at the stone, how they pile it up all over and made nice stones outside to make the facade. Wow. Okay. Coming in, going under. Right here is the door. So we're gonna come down here. There's a staircase here, and we're gonna come down. We're trying to come down here, see how this looks like in the inside of this pyramid. I almost fall. Look at this. Look at the towers to make it steady. And here we go. In top. And so once this was the main building, and then they built all of this for somebody else, another one of them that decided it was this something to remember him, something to show how he built something for the future, so to be remembered. So here we are to the other side. Now we're going to take a big picture from here to there. Okay, now we're gonna jump here into the steps, and we're gonna come out to the other side. Beautiful. Now we're gonna come out and come to the center of the plaza. Beautiful. And we're gonna go on top. We wanna take a nice view of the whole thing. Yeah. I destroyed my camera. Hopefully I can do something with that. Okay, so now we're gonna turn this off and we'll continue walking. from the site of El Puente, the archaeological site that this is related to Copán. Here we are showing you this beauty. So you know what I said when I'm doing this. Oh, please give us a like, write a comment, and subscribe. I'll see you on the road. Well, after the visit to the El Puente archaeological site in Copán, Honduras, we will continue our trip to Tegucigalpa. So bear with me, the microphone is full, and so we're just going to show some areas of the road. This time I won't be able to speak. Well, I'll speak, but I don't know if we can hear it. Anyways, we'll go. Coming out of the site and on the road up to the main international road. Follow the road to Tegucigalpa. We're back on track to Tegucigalpa. Well, it's a panoramic view of the road on the way to Tegucigalpa. And due to the activities that I have been accomplishing today, we're not gonna make it to Tegucigalpa. So as soon as we get to Santa Barbara, we will call it a night. Look at those beautiful pine trees up there and the river. Okay. Good evening, Internet. Lady Kabuk is resting now. We had find a place to spend the night. She is resting, and we are at the hotel. Well, if you can call this a hotel, but that's what it is. It's a motel, and it costs 500 lempiras for the night. Okay, let's check the room. One bed, the bathroom. This is it, and this is the most modern shower head that you ever see. Honduras style. But it's only one night that I spent here, so now I'm gonna take a shower. I need to clean up. I got my stuff charging up already, and I have some sort of air conditioning so the night won't be too hot. And the lady, she's doing very well. Okay then, so tonight I don't have the mirror to say, you know what I said. Give us a like, subscribe, write a comment. And here we are, one more time, after a very crazy road, but we made it to the hotel, and we are about 150 kilometers to Tegucigalpa. I got in an accident and I ruined my camera, so I will try to get it fixed in Tegucigalpa. If not, well, we will continue going to La Mosquitia. I'll see you on the road.